पाकिस्तान ने यमन में बिगड़ती हुई सूरत हाल पर गहरी तशवीश का इजहार किया है, जिसके नतीजे में संगीन इंसानी, सियासी, इक़्तिसादी और माहौलियाती बहरान जन्म ले रहे हैं। पाकिस्तान ने तमाम फरीकैन पर जोर दिया कि वो अपने वादों की पासदारी करते हुए अमन मुआहदों पर मुकम्मल अमल दरामद यकीनी बनाएं। अक़वाम मुत्तहिदा की सलामती कौंसिल में यमन से मुतालिक ब्रीफिंग के दौरान कौमी बयान देते हुए अक़वाम मुत्तहिदा में पाकिस्तान के मुस्तकिल मंदूब सफ़ीर मुनीर अकरम ने यमन में देरपा अमन के क़याम के लिए मुज़ाकरात के कलीदी किरदार को उजागर किया। उन्होंने अक़वाम मुत्तहिदा की ज़ेर क़यादत अमन अमल की मुकम्मल हिमायत का इआदा करते हुए इस तनाज़े के जामे और पायदार हल की ज़रूरत पर जोर दिया। इसी तनाज़ुर में उन्होंने इलाक़ाई इक़दामात, बिलख़ुसूस सऊदी अरब और सल्तनत ओमान की क़यादत में होने वाली कोशिशों को मुज़ाकरात के फ़रोग़ के लिए इंतहाई अहम करार दिया।
And I give the floor to the representative of Pakistan.
Thank you, Madam President. Madam President, it's good to see you leading the Council in Denmark. Pakistan thanks the Special Envoy of the Secretary General, Mr. Hans Grunberg, and Under Secretary General for Humanitarian Affairs, Mr. Tom Fletcher, for their informative and comprehensive briefings. We also welcome the remarks by Ms. Nesma Ali of the Peace Track Initiative. Madam President, we welcome the participation of the Permanent Representative of Yemen in this meeting. Yemen continues to face a deepening crisis with severe humanitarian, political, economic, and environmental dimensions. The risk of renewed military escalation threatens to worsen human suffering and undermine efforts for peace. Political divisions persist, with economic collapse and environmental degradation continue to take a devastating toll on the civilian population. It is imperative to reinvigorate political dialogue and take decisive steps to address these underlying challenges while laying the foundation for a sustainable resolution of the crisis in Yemen. In this regard, I would like to make 4 points. First, Pakistan emphasizes the critical role of dialogue in achieving lasting peace in Yemen. We reaffirm our full support for the UN-led peace process and stress the need for an inclusive, comprehensive, and sustainable resolution of the conflict. Regional initiatives, particularly those led by the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia and the Sultanate of Oman, remain critical in advancing these negotiations. The roadmap outlined in December 2023 provides a viable framework for peace. We urge all parties to honor their commitments and fully implement the agreements reached. Second, Yemen faces a multi-dimensional crisis. The humanitarian situation in Yemen is tragic. As we observe the holy month of Ramadan, millions in Yemen continue to endure extreme hardship. 19.5 million require urgent humanitarian assistance, including 9.6 million women. 4.5 million are internally displaced, and 12 million children lack access to basic necessities such as food, water, shelter, and health care. In this situation, we must regret deeply the sudden cutoff of funding for the humanitarian operations in Yemen. This gap must be filled by the international community and donor countries, and we hope that all will step up with contributions to the 2025 humanitarian response plan for Yemen, as has been appealed by Mr. Tom Fletcher in today's meeting. Third, Madam President, we strongly condemn the arbitrary detention of UN personnel, staff of international and national NGOs, and members of diplomatic missions by Ansarullah, that is the Houthis. These actions not only obstruct humanitarian efforts but also constitute blatant violations of international humanitarian law. The safety and security of UN personnel and humanitarian workers must be guaranteed. We call for the immediate and unconditional release of all detained individuals. This will also ensure the uninterrupted flow of humanitarian assistance to those in need. Fourth, Pakistan has denounced the Houthi attacks on international shipping. We take note that there have been no new attacks on commercial shipping since the onset of the ceasefire in Gaza. While we unequivocally condemn any such attacks, it is crucial to recognize that the absence of these attacks coincides with the maintenance of the ceasefire in Gaza. This underscores the urgent need to fully implement and preserve the Gaza ceasefire agreement in all its phases. A permanent ceasefire will not only serve the cause of peace in Palestine and with Israel, but also contribute to regional stability, including in Yemen. Madam President, Pakistan remains firmly committed to supporting a Yemeni-led and Yemeni-owned political process facilitated by the United Nations and the Special Envoy. We stand in solidarity with the people of Yemen in their pursuit of peace, security, and prosperity. The international community must act with urgency to prevent further deterioration of the crisis and to pave the way for a future of stability and hope for Yemen. Thank you.
I thank the representative of Pakistan for the